Hi, hi. Hopefully the music's not too loud or anything. And did I fix the light, or is it still? I hope the I hope the light's fine with the new one. Hello, kitty cat. She's looking at me like I'm crazy, like I'm talking to myself again. Yeah, I hope the lighting's good. I think I fixed it. I mean, because I got the new doodad. Right, let's see. Okay, so it stays the color that I put it at, and I think I wanted this one is what it was. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Hi, Peanut. Why is it so hot? I don't like this. Fix my fan. So my fan used to sit like diagonally from me. But then I this is gonna sound super cursed, but I had my other monitor that's over here now. Um, it was at like 90 degrees from me, right? So I would like crank my whole body to the side to see it, and yeah, it was super cursed, and I had it like that for years, and I hated it, and I was just never wanted to move. Cat, what are you doing? My cat's gonna try to escape soon. So I've been working on this for one of my coworkers who just had a kid. I can't put these little plastic eyes on it because it's unsafe for kids. Because they're called safety eyes, right? But they're not very safe. Like I could grab this and pull it out if I wanted to. So my cat is really tempted to just start pouncing at my door to try to pop it open. Just stay there, be content. Yeah, it's hot in here, so what? I'm in here with you. I'm gonna just overstuff it some too. It's add. Where's my? Come on. I don't like the way it looks too flat. Like it looks very flat. It looks about the same. 49 seconds. I like how my ads always proc. I never open up Mix It Up. Ah. Oh my god, I never open Mix It Up. Oh, that's weird. It shows an ads in progress thing over on my other side, and that's why I've kind of like stopped talking because it's an ad in progress. Oops. Uh, there we go. Yeah, the cat is like doing weird cat stuff. I'm gonna overstuff this so it's a bit more rigid. So whenever like a kid's playing with it, it might hold up a bit better. But I feel like its head is not very head shaped. This one kind of comes to a point. I made it like a couple of these, but I think that's how it's supposed to look more. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Because I have the ads manager. No, it's a little dinosaur. That's the little dinosaur. Then I have bigger dinosaurs. I don't have anything for scale. Ba, 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 ba. Like, uh, like here's scale. I do not make tanks. I just make animals and dinosaurs. Like here, let me. I could probably try to make a tank. Let's look. Allocate cat. I don't like its feet. I made a couple that don't have the feet on them. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Let's see what else I got here. It's easy to reach. I got these little ghosts that I've made. I have two of them that have magnets in the back of them, so they can float. One of them is glow in the dark. I think it's this little guy right here. They're a bit funkier shaped, but yeah, it. This is a little ghost. He's kind of hard to see because yeah, so it's a little ghost. He's glowing in the dark. I can't really show that off. I got a little Dumbo squid. His little ears. He's basically the exact same as the ghost, but the bottom is a little bit different. It's not as round, I want to say. It gets pulled in more, but got the little ears on him. And I have my little sea ravioli. I feel like I should move this down some. Probably better. I got my little sea ravioli. This I actually made really early on when I first started, and it was very tough because everything I've made is in like a ball. Like you see, like most of these are a ball, or like even it's a little mantis, uh, not man, manta ray. Like even like this guy, everything starts from a center point, right? And it spirals down as it goes, and it gets bigger and bigger and whatnot. As you can see, like, it goes in bands, right? Well, the problem with that little guy is you can't do that with him. I should move my preview over here so I'm not looking over there as much. The problem is I started I think here or here, and you spiral down until you get to about there. You may have to make like a special stitch that goes across and start this one, and then you start going this way, kind of in a circle, and then you have to I forget if I did the wings on it separately or not. I feel like it looks like the wings are on it. So it got really funky, and then I had to use these stitches here to kind of pull them down. I stuffed this part. So he's kind of like a little ravioli because he's stuffed. Yeah, I've made a couple of these for like family friends that have had kids and one of my coworkers. Oh hell no. Yes, I have hands. I I have never made my own pattern. I would like to. Um I get these off of like Etsy, Pinterest. Um Let me think. Yeah, I bought a bunch off Etsy. Um I wanted to make my own pattern at one point. I wanted to make one for the Bang Boos from Zenwa Sun Zero when I first came out because I was doing a lot of like crocheting at the time. I was like, my cat wants out. Give me a second. She's gonna make a fucking ruckus. Out. Here you go. Now she's out of here. I like how it flagged fingering. Yeah, it kind of looks that way, but I'm trying to because this is for a kid, right? This is for a kid, so I'm trying to make it more solid. So I'm trying to like work it all up into the head here, which normally I'll use like this, but I can still get in there. Once I get a couple more rounds on it, I will not have to worry about that as much. Oh god, I didn't pull up the I pulled up the pattern for the cat, not for this. I need to find it. I was gonna finish the yellow cat of this, right? But I was like, I need to finish this. So I've been working on this after work. The past couple of days, like when on my breaks and whatnot. I just need to find my. Should be this one. I found it. First try. And I am on. Um, I've never done an owl. I do have a goat, though. I'll set him there while I scroll down to where I need to be. 21. Okay, pull that up. Yeah, I made this little goat. I did this as a commission. My mother wanted one for her friend who raises goats. So I found the pattern on Etsy, and a lot of these patterns that you buy off Etsy, they say that you are allowed to distribute them. You're allowed to make these and distribute them for money. Um, as long as you're not like claiming the pattern as your own, they don't care. Like every person that sells patterns has their own little terms of service. But I think this is really cool because each one of these are its own separate thing you do on their own, and then you do the head. The ears are both done separately. The body's separate. The tail's separate. All the legs are separate. And you come in and you stitch it all together at the end of it. I made two of these. I made this one here, as like my prototype, and then I the second one I made because I when I try to do like prices for stuff, I will I'll time myself when I make it so I can see like the bigger dinosaur, the pink one, takes me about or took me back then when I was making them a lot, about 8 hours to do. And so I would kind of go off of the metric of whatever like the time was for like prices and whatnot in my water. Ah, yeah, the water swim this morning, Chris. So I am at round 21. Hmm. I just did the 24 round, I think, right? Yeah, 24. So what a lot of these are, like you can count, like let's say I lost count where I'm at, right? I can start here and each one of these is one row and I can just count down to like where I was at, which I'm at 21. Or because I can count how many like little of these like little V's there are. There's 24 of those, and the last one, number row 20, needs 24 of the V's. So I can figure that out. That's what I was just doing. I don't know what a good day is for these streams. That one Sunday seemed to have worked really well. So I might be doing more like Sunday day streams for this, maybe? I don't know. I also need to get like the camera angles down more. I feel like I need to lower it some more too. Here, we'll lower it a bit more too. It's all about trial and error because every time I'm done streaming, I take this camera and I tear it down, right? Like I have it on an arm right here, and it does not stay up when I'm not streaming because it's very much in the way. All right, so here's my center. Okay, all right. I think it's be a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's about where I had it last time. Um, Yeah, so none of this stays up ever, which is I should not have put as much in there as I did right now. It's fine. Which it's annoying because I have to, take it. I have to tear it down. I'm done, but it's really easy. It just clamps onto my desk, and yeah, I need to lock my chair. Yeah. Normally, I'm like I have it like to my body, right? Like I have it to my chest when I'm crocheting. I don't normally have my arms out in front of me like this, so this is still kind of weird for me to be doing. Last time I did it, it worked fine though. So we're not going to question it too much. And I did brush up on some of my stitches. That way I'm not going to have this issue of me having to stop and Google eyes a bunch of stuff in the middle of me streaming. But what we're doing now, we're kind of bringing it down. Like we're kind of necking it down to its tail now. And then once that's done, I'll be going through and I will be like embroidering the eyes and I'll be doing the spines along its back. But that won't be for a little bit now. I may later on switch over to playing a game. I don't know. It depends on how much my hands hurt and how quickly they start to hurt. I think I crocheted for about 3 hours last time, but I ended it after that because I was like I went to go watch some movies with some friends. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, 2. I don't want to be that loose. What I'm doing with this, I'm like pulling the slack out so I can keep my stitches small. Because one way to make things bigger is if I open up my stitches. I don't make them as close together. um, it's not really that. It's like right in here, like here and here, is what starts to hurt. Like it starts getting like really sore and starts cramping because a lot of it is like this finger being up here. This finger is always applying pressure to here because this is how I hold it. Is right here. So it's mostly this hand. This hand's fine, but it's mostly like this finger and this finger. They get the brunt of it, and it kind of like you'll see me like I'll rub a lot right in here when I'm not holding it. It happens though. Eventually, once you do it enough, it doesn't bother you because you get used to it. Like when I was doing construction, I like the weird ways that we would hold. Oh my god, it's all tangled. The weird way that we like hold our pliers and whatnot originally made my hands really sore. Yeah, we're gonna finish this first. We're gonna finish this round. Oh my god, it's such a mess. Oh no. Actually, I lost what stitch I was on now, but it's fine. Okay, let's see. I'm so bad. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Alright, so next one's a decrease stitch. There's a couple ways to do a decrease stitch. There's a normal one, and there's like the one I use. Uh, the normal one is you go through like both holes because there's like 1, 2. I don't do that. Oh no 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 no. I always do something called invisible decrease stitch, where it you go through the front loop because each one of these has two loops, right? I only ever go through the front one because it looks a little bit cleaner, and then I just pull through both, and it brings it down into one stitch instead of two. I feel like I need to lower it more still, because like it just it makes it look cleaner in my opinion. And it was the first version of decrease stitch I learned when I first bought that kit, and I yeah, it's kind of funny because when I first started crocheting, no one knew I did it. Here, oh, there we go. I think that's better. No, I only do this for Christmas. I got like a beginner sew, like a thing that would teach me how to like sew. I don't know how to sew. One, two, three. Okay, yeah, I'm on the right track. I feel really bad because this is like it's hard to see. If I change the light, I think. Oh, because I had people last time complaining about the lighting. Some that's way too bright. I think that yeah, this is the one that I want. This is the one that I want. I feel like this is I have an LED light up here now, and it's supposed to mimic natural sunlight. So it's a I'm hoping it helps like the colors not be washed as much. It looked weird because I have my preview up on this monitor, um, and chat's over there. And I'm just trying to make it so you can like maybe see it better, like they're not getting washed as much. I'm trying, but every time I see like people like crochet, it's always like an angle like this. Even like the professional, um, the professional one kit that I got, the angles are all horrible when it came to like showing off stuff. Like those ones weren't bad. You can tell they were crocheting in such an unnatural pose. Just because there's no good like they were probably holding it like this. I think when doing it, like all the ones that you like tutorials you see online, it's like all right, this is how you do this, done, and it's like what I'm so confused that you didn't show anything. Your hands are in the way, and I feel bad. Like I think all of the crochet streams I've seen on, I like how that can pick up the like the graininess. But all the crochet streams I've seen on Twitch are almost exactly like this. I think more people use like natural lighting where it's 11:30 at night for me. So, yeah. That natural light's not happening here. I was 21. Okay. I when I first did this, I streamed it to like a group of friends in a Discord server, and I was wearing a mask, and I got really mad because I'll hold this in my teeth when I take it out so I don't lose it, and I was getting really mad because I had to keep picking up off the desk because I was sitting on a desk because I had the mask on, and I hated it. But yeah, that's how I did that, and I'm not doing that again. So hopefully my camera doesn't fall, or else oops, accidental face reveal, and then I will move to Cambodia where no one can ever find me again. And I don't know if I can get my supplies to crochet in Cambodia, or I need two more. I've seen all kinds of like really weird tools you could get that like hold the yarn on your finger, like rings and shit, right? And I'm like, those are so overrated. Like you don't need that. Like people have stitch counters, and stitch counters are really smart because like they go like they form like a watch where you put them here on your finger, and you can like boop. I have a notebook over off to the side here that I'm marking I'll mark down like which one I'm on. You're not gonna find me a Kosovo DP. I promise you that. Actually, this it was this stream like a week or two ago was the whole reason I disabled to remove my glasses redeem, and I just haven't put it back on yet. Next time I play an actual game, I think I'll put it back on so you can stop whining about it. hmm I over the weekend the like local craft store is going out of business, which is very sad because where I bought my yarn from, and I went there and I bought a whole bunch of yarn because it was on sale because they're going out of business. Well, I underestimated how much yarn I bought, and I bought like $100 worth of fucking yarn. Which, eh, a lot of it is like weird. It's different brands for me to try because they're cheap, and a couple are this super thick yarn. It's like this is a 4 millimeter hook, right? And that's what this is like yarn for this. The yarn that I bought one thing of it, and it was still like $25, and it calls for a 25 millimeter hook. I think I might have a 25 actually, but funny enough, you can actually crochet without even having to like you can use your hands, right? So this is a 16 millimeter hook. Um, the one that it suggests I use is almost 10 more millimeters bigger than this. Like that is absolutely ludicrous. How I might be able to get away with using this, but I don't have a hook big enough. My mother was using this. She was doing a thing for a charity where she was like crocheting in a way um blankets made out of like used like shopping bags for homeless people because they're waterproof because it's plastic. And uh I thought that'd be big enough, and I thought it was a 25 millimeter hook, and it's not. So I'll have to go back out there this weekend and see if I can buy a 25 millimeter hook. Because if I can't buy a 25 millimeter hook, I'm going to be doing it by hand. I bought a couple other really big yarns. I bought one that I think is completely useless because it comes in. It's like a 16 yard thing of yarn, which might be enough to do like one of these guys, which would be cool because it's really cool yarn, has a cool texture to it. But I don't know if I even have enough for that because I might have to go back and buy more, and I have to tie it together and work it into itself, which is really easy to do to change uh, yarn because you just kind of weave it in as you go. That's how I did like these. These are the only things I've done that has a purposeful color change in it. My mom is. Uh, if I stream long enough tonight, she'll burst in here because I still have a home and yell at me for probably making too much noise, or she'll throw open the door at some point because the cat would be pawing at my door wanting in, and she wonders how I don't hear the cat, and it's like I have my headset on and I'm listening to music. Uh oh. Uh oh. Okay. So this is getting like very deflated, right? Um, I'm not using this again for a while. I'll have to fix it because a lot what you do mostly is you pull it from the center, right? Because then it comes out evenly. You're not spinning the ball as you work. Um, Well, eventually it gets to this or something like. There's normally a giant knot in there, and sometimes it'll pull out, and then you're fucked because you need to find a way to unravel this whole thing and wrap it into its own ball so you can continue to crochet because you can't get to half your yarn. Like I need to work this out of here now before it turns into a giant knot and causes issues. This actually was not that bad. There we go. That's like 30 foot of yarn in a giant wad. So I was looking at something. I'm trying to close some tabs down that I'm not using. I had three different tabs of Twitch open for some reason. So I just finished 21 and 22. 23 is the next one, which is 15 around. Okay. It says ad starting soon, so I sorry. Oh no, wait! I just realized I'm dumb. Peanut, when I said the ads, I forgot you're sub to me. That's my fucking sub badge. I'm stupid. That's why you didn't see him. Silly me, silly me. I was like, what the fuck is that little? I forgot I have sub badges. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I'm so dumb. I'm also really tired because today was definitely one of the wasn't the worst day at work, but it was something. I I'll wait for the ad to be over in a minute, and I'll tell the story of my work day. I need to get the bot. I need to make it so Stream Elements can announce when like, oh, ads are coming in like a minute or two. I try to stay up on it so I don't tell stories through the ads, because I don't know about you, I wouldn't appreciate missing the stories for the ads. I may not finish this on stream. I may do the black off stream so I can focus more on it because it's more detailing. It's a bit more complex, and it's the first time I've done it in a very long time. But we'll at least have the body of this done tonight. Like people that actually know what they're doing are super fast at this, and I'm very jealous because I am nowhere near what I used to be. Like those frogs, the ball frogs that I call them, it would take me 20 minutes. Was it autofocus? There we go. It would take me 20 minutes to make one of them. What a fuckers. And it was a phenomenal warm up, and I use them to test every new type of yarn that I get because they're just super easy. They don't take a whole lot. Ads are ever. Yeah, so I worked there, right? So my main guy, the daytime custodian, he got hurt the other day. He tore his bicep, and so he's out right now. So we have a substitute. Well, the substitute is a daughter-in-law of one of our bosses. So of course she can't work where the fuck because she got hired off the fact that she was related to the man, and she seems like a nice lady. Ditzy as all get out though, and we had to mow today, or we had to mow after this week because the grass is high. She got a good bit of it done, dude. Literally, it. I don't like her. I want my main guy back because this. She's like she doesn't. So what a lot of the subs will do, they'll carry a radio on them. And if the office needs them for anything, they'll call them on the radio to go clean up a mess or like do something if they need them, right? She just refuses to carry it and just refused to go do the stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna fill it more. But she actually mowed today. Mowed part, part of it. Um, and I get there and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go, finish off mowing because it's nice out. I get the mower out, and it's my first time mowing this place. Like I've mowed a jillion fucking times at home. I've used all different types of mowers, whatnot. I love zero turn mowers. They're fun, but this is just your standard normal riding lawn mower. I get about two. It's a pretty big area. I get about two swipes around the perimeter, and I smell something burning, and the blades turn off. I'm like, fuck. I kill the mower. I look down and I see part of the belt, the serpentine belt that drives the blades, um, sitting there. I'm like, the belt got ripped. Fuck. So I guess the belt got caught on one of the pulleys or caught on something, probably when she was mowing, because there was a bunch of bullshit that was stuck on the deck of the mower. And I guess I got wedged in there and it snapped the belt. So I'm like, great, I can't mow today. Um, so maintenance comes, they come get a new belt, and they go take the old belt. They're like, we'll get you a new one as soon as we can. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna, you know, go use the push mower to get like we have like islands by where like the teachers park. Looks fancy. Who doesn't love an island with a tree on it? It's. I'm like, where the fuck's our gas cans? We had two gas cans yesterday. Um, she's like, oh, they needed filled, so I called so and so, and they said they were gonna go fill it. I'm like, okay, well, when are they coming back? And she's like, I don't know. They didn't say. I was like, oh my god. Like, cause there's just a little bit of gas in the push mower, and I'm like, this is fucking retarded. Like, I can't even push mow the things that need to be push mowed. This is some bullshit. And luckily, our weed whacker takes the hey, happy birthday, Galaxy. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, luckily it takes that oil gas mix, right? Um, words. And we had plenty of that, so I was able to get the weed whacker out and go trim around everything. So tomorrow, if the mower's fixed, she can't complain that the what's it called, that nothing's edged or trimmed around because I did it all today. Um, you can't see, but my eyes got really big when I said that. But I guess it doesn't pick it up because my glasses. Gamer subs. So yeah, that's that. And I want to get it done. Tomorrow's supposed to be good. Like tomorrow's supposed to be nice weather again. And if worst comes to worst, I'll just have to do the whole fucking yard using a goddamn weed whacker. And I'll want to die every second of the way, but I'll do it if I have to. And then I had to go and I had to clean a bunch of stuff. And I'm going around just trying to go on my merry way, go on my normal routine. And there's a kid, a fifth grader, who decides, hey, I'm gonna try to jump the fucking fence on the playground. And I'm like, ah, fuck. Like this girl is sitting on top of the fence, straddling it. And I'm standing on the side of the fence by the road in case she decides to hop in and run. Be gone, bot. Boop. And we have kids all the time like say, "Oh, I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna hop the fence. Or I'm gonna run out the doors and run." And I'm just sitting there like, "Make my day, please." 1, 2, 3, 4. They never do. They've never done it. They're all too fucking scared. And so she's just sitting on top of this fence, screaming, crying, you know, because I work at a behavioral school, and they're trying to, coax her off this fence. And there we go. I'm standing there next to the after school teacher who is also like the in school suspension teacher, the secretary of the school, of like the front office secretary, and myself, and I'm just sitting there like, even they're like, can she just like hop down and run away already? Like this is getting kind of annoying. And I'm like, can I just like walk up and just push her into the fence, like off of it into the side of the school? And they're like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, come on. And we sat there for ever, and then the fucking school resource officer pulls up, and they're talking to her. I'm like, oh, you guys can go. Like, fucking thank God. 2, 3. All right, one more, I think. It's this girl last week was doing some crazy shit and sprinting through the hallways. She'd run through the bottom floor, go up the steps, run through the top floor, come down the steps. She's doing laps around the fucking school. Chick's psycho. It's really funny though because she's actually really nice, but she gets like really pissed off and she's like, "Fuck all of you." So you kind of know my pain because my school is kindergarten through 12th grade, not 12th grade, kindergarten through 6th grade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, kids are. Dude. It's there's never a dull moment. And we thought we were getting rid of this girl because we thought she was a 6th grader. And we found out she's a 5th grader, and we're like, fuck. And some of the shit the kids say is hilarious. Like I'm sitting there getting trash in the lunchroom one day. I'm trash can sit by one of the tables, and there's a couple of these 3rd grade boys that are sitting there, and they're arguing. And one kid, these two kids are best fucking friends. You could just tell from the way they talk to each other. One kid's like, "Man, you're gonna get held back. You stupid as hell." He's like, "I ain't stupid. I don't. I'm good with numbers and shit." I'm fucking. I don't know why the way this kid fucking said it. Because of course it was the kid with the glasses. I was calling the other one that didn't have glasses fucking stupid. Like this is just dumb. Just funny. It's just kids being kids, and it's just funny. It it makes me wonder if like when I was that young, if I was doing the same shit with my friends. I know for a fact that I was doing some of the shit that like the 5th and 6th graders were. Like I was a fucking terror. I could never work at the high school because I know the fucking retribution I would get for like all the crazy stuff I did in high school. Like karma's a bitch, right? But I was a fucking terror in high school, and karma would probably ruin me if I worked in one of the high schools. Okay, so he said I have a big issue with some of these. I think I changed the feet pattern. Like I think this foot's supposed to be one more that way. That's out of focus. I think it's just I'm bouncing my leg, right? So by doing that, I think it shakes the table just enough that it throws it out of focus a lot, which really sucks. I'll figure it out as I go because this is again the only time I'm using this camera for this function. This was the camera I used for my YouTube model at first, and I was like, hey, I have an iPhone. I could use the iPhone tracking, which I love doing because it's phenomenal tracking. Because I'm kind of a slut for you know the fluid movements. Like I have a frog model that's really cute, but it has no neck, so it's like this back and forth. Like there's no movement. But yeah, it's I just did that one. All right, so 25. It's always entertaining. Like I guess that all the kids are acting up today. It's working at a behavioral school is definitely interesting. It's also not in the best part of town. We've had to fight off a couple homeless guys that were digging through our garbage, which I don't. I straight up told the dude, I'm like, I don't care if you dig through our garbage, just don't throw it everywhere outside the dumpster, right? And so they choose to not listen. It's like, come on, bro. Okay, so we are on row 25. I think on yeah 25. This is while you mark stuff down. This is a chill playlist, right? Why the fuck is it playing this? Like it's called Chill Mix. That's I was listening to like a bunch of super chill music earlier today at work, which is one of my favorite things I love because I listen to audiobooks and podcasts and VODs of certain VTubers, like commentation VTubers, um, or ones that do like a lot of Zatsu when I'm at work because I can. And I was listening to a bunch of chill music, and then it's like like a random funk song gets mixed in. I'm like, how the fuck is this chill? It's like I can taste the beat in this. It's just, it's like why? I was livid when I broke the thing on the mower and I got told, hey, the gas cans aren't fucking here. I was tweaking. It's like, all right, we're gonna get a jump start and some other stuff. Nope, gotta go pry a fucking kid off of a chain link fence. It's like, come on, people. I want one of the kids to run out the front door, and it's always funny because they get there and then they go to the corner by the door and they crumple and cry. Because every time they get near the doors, like, if you go out those doors, we have to call the police. It's just policy. Which it actually is it is the policy that if a kid runs away. Oh God, I have no clue. Um, we have one kindergarten class. We have like one or two first grade classes. Uh, I'll say two first grade, two second grade, two third. I think it's one in just K, and then everything else is two classes. I have no clue how many students we have. So we have like 13 classes, I want to say, at a given time. two, three. I have like 6 rooms I have to clean. One's the in-school suspension room now. Of the actual class. Like I have auxiliary rooms and shit too in the office. But yeah, it's not hard. Super fucking easy. It's funny because I wanted to be a teacher way back when I was in high school, and I wanted to teach high school history because I have a passion for history, especially if you like military history and just history in general though. But if you hang around here enough, you'll see me like geek out eventually about some fucking shit. All right, more stuffing time. Like, I'm really looking forward to like um to June. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's more like the military side of stuff and like military tech. But in June, I'm going to be attempting to steal Garrett to play with me. Um, Broken Arrow comes out. I've been waiting for Broken Arrow for a couple of years now, probably since high school. It's an RTS, a modern day military RTS game, and I'm very, very, very excited for it because it looks so fucking good. And Garrett really is looking forward to it too. So we've been like chatting back and forth about it. I told him like when this comes out, I'm stealing you, right? It's like why? I'm like because we're kind of I'm gonna you and me are playing this game when it comes out. He's like, all right. Like there's like War Game Red Dragon and shit like that. Like the War Game games are good, but they were made in like they're old. They haven't been updated graphical wise, and they're just very old. And they've shown their years. The AI and the UI is overly complex for no reason, and it's a deck builder game. It's not bad though. I should stream. Let me look to see if I still have it downloaded. Like Steel Division. Yeah, still have Steel Division too. It's another RTS game. Where's the thing? It's another RTS game. So yeah, I might stream that. I don't know. It's kind of wonky. That's something I would have to try to get friends on for. Make it better. The only problem is I don't want to talk to any of my old friends who used to play those games with us. Which it is what it is, you know. Shit happens. Shit happens. People leave. Fuck them. Yeah. How do I? So I'm looking at something because I was thinking. I need to go somewhere fast. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's hey. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, well, I don't. I guess I don't know if I'm gonna do the embroidery of the boop, 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 of the fucking spines because that's like I like holding it like to my face and I'm making sure I'm getting it in the right hole and shit type deal. One of my other coworkers fucking hates me. Uh, Whenever we scrub the floor in the cafeteria, because you pick up all the tables and we run this special scrubber we have, which is like a Friday thing normally. And he hates me because I'm super precise. I fuck this up. And I make sure all the tables straight because it looks good. And he's like, "Great, I'm stuck with a fucking perfectionist." it's I'm really anal about how my floors look and how like if things are straight, like things that people notice. I'm super anal about. And those tables being straight are one of them. There we go. Once you start getting to like these lower, like the end parts, it gets more difficult to like try to do the decrease stitches because it's getting tighter and tighter, which is super annoying. But whatever, whatever. Like, see, like normally I'd be able to get that in there, no problem. There we go. And then I can hook the second one like I just did there. That's what I normally like doing. So this would be number 26. So that means I should have two more of these of this one left. Do, do, do. And like that. I feel like I didn't do that right. It'll be fine. Mm-hmm. So what got you into the history, especially the art stuff? Like why in particular art? You do a lot of art, or is it something that intrigues you? See, this is where it's gonna get complicated. I don't like it. Like it doesn't want to grab. Again, it gets hard because you're getting in such a small area. Here's through that one. Go back and hook that one, and like that. There we go. I do one more normal, and then it's another decrease. Pop, and then it's decrease, decrease. Now the tail is almost done. Look at that. Looking more like a dinosaur with every passing moment. I might be able to do the eyes. Do I have my? I do have my black yarn out. All right, so now we stuff a bit more stuffing inside this bitch. After I mark down my next thingy. Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing like gaming after this. I'm fucking beat. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, come on. I keep seeing my mic on my mouth, right? Or I keep seeing like the edge of my headset. It's like been freaking me out because I keep like twitching, thinking someone at my like just walking in my room. I was never really big into ancient art, but I love anthropology, especially when it comes to talking about like the ancient mythologies and stuff like that, like Norse mythology and whatnot. That's always fun. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. I wanted to go to college to be an anthropologist, actually, or one of the related fields. I don't know exactly how the fuck that works. Um, Obviously, I didn't pursue it because I'm a janitor now. Come on, get in there. I'm trying to like keep down. You can't see him with the little fuzzies. Oh my god. It's probably gonna be like a 3 hour stream. But by that point, my hand's gonna want to be dying. I got 8 now. Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna count it. So I'm counting stuff because I'm not gonna use the stitch marker because it's too tight. Ah, okay. The Stone Age societies are very cool just because a lot of it, like, yeah. Huh. That's a cool topic, I guess. I know literally nothing about it. I just know why the fuck is it playing funk again? What the fuck? Like, what? Why funk? I don't get it. 77 degrees in here. I'm just getting more polyfill, more of my stuffing. Like I can't put that in my finger, so I just do this. What's the game? I have a Switch, I just never use it. I'm not a big fan of mobile games. Oh, I don't think I've heard of that game. The only piano game I know of, I came to pick up. Huh. Hmm. I when I was in the Middle East, before I left, because it was 2022 when I left, in November when I shipped over there from Texas. Um, I was watching Bochi the Rock, and I had the plan of learning how to play guitar when I was over there, anyways. And that anime was like, I'm going to learn how to play fucking guitar while I'm over here for 9 months. I never learned how to play guitar. um, we had a couple of guitars that we were able to find. Like we had some on our compound, right? But the strings were all fucking shot, and we got too busy. We were simultaneously extremely busy and extremely not busy all at the exact same time. See, this is where shit gets hard. Come on, there we go. All I gotta do is 4 times, and we're done with the dyno. Well, the body. Yeah, like we had a little bazaar there that we could buy stuff from, but the strings just all sucked. We bought some extra strings. Yeah, I used to play trombone in middle school. Um, and then I re-signed to do the class the next year because there was a cute girl that sat next to me. I fucking hated trombone with a passion. But they tested you out on like, oh, this kid will be good with this instrument, right? I did really well in percussion. I did really well in the woodwinds too. And I hated band. It's one of those classes you're just like, this is stupid. But my mother was making me take a band class. It was either band or choir. And my sister did choir. I did band, obviously, in 6th grade. Then 7th grade came around. I'm like, nope, fuck this shit. and I dropped it. They're like, blah 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 blah. Like I don't care. That's good. I need to find my skizzers, which ironically my skizzers are inside of a dino. Come on, cough it up. Cough it up. They've never been this stuck before. There we go. Yeah, they were slightly opened in there. Ooh, they loosened back up. You were tight for a little while. What the fuck is the music getting to? What the fuck? All right, give me. We're changing playlist. Uh oh, come on. I don't want just lo-fi. That that was a bit ridiculous. It's like it kept. I looked at the playlist and the rest. It's like normal song funk, and it's like what the fuck? Like this is chill music to me. Like, I can just vibe to this. All right. I also need my needle. Yes, it's still in here. Ah, ah. I've almost swallowed this thing like half a dozen times. Ooh, I should probably do a fast and off real fast. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't need to. Not on this one. Come on, come on. If you rub it, it helps. You stop. There you go. All right, let's cut it here. And if I pull it through this way, yeah, okay. I still have like 10 foot of fucking. My God. I'm gonna fix this real quick. When I mean fix, I mean I'm gonna stuff it all back in there and rewrap it because this is a mess. Oh God. Still going. Still going. Still going. Reaching the end. Coming up. Here it is. Oh, there we go. I just kind of like wind it in my hand by doing this. Then it keeps it all kind of like decently like together. And I stuff it back inside. I'll have to transfer this into being a ball sooner than later. Up, move you. Then we'll move on to the yellow cat. I should have done this in a couple pieces, but I didn't. Come on. Come on. Come on. There it is. Just take this and just boop. I knew I should have put it in multiple. There we go. Now I'm gonna redo this because this is becoming a fucking mess. Here's our end. Hmm. I wrap it in a certain way to try to stop this from happening. But I've been taking this to work, right? So it's been transported way more than it normally is. So it's kind of just the whole bundle's just falling apart. My God, are these not even? These are just strands, like native strands. What the fuck? All right, put all this shit like in the middle. And there we go. Ah, my hand's itchy. And like that. There we go. All back to normal-ish. I might as well try to do some embroidery. Maybe, maybe. Luckily, if I mess with the embroidery, I can very easily cut it out. But what you do with this, like, once you get done to this part, you take it, put a needle, and you run it through to the front. Or really anywhere. That fact is, oh, I didn't give enough slack. If you don't give enough slack, it starts pulling from the wrong one. So I want to suck this in. But I pulled too much of the tail, I fear. It pops back out. This is for a kid. They're gonna put that in there. Cool. And then I take this. I just snip, snip. I'm useless. And then I just take my needle and just pop back inside. And now it's trapped in there. Ha. Alright. So you can move that to the side. Move this bag of polyfill out of my way. Where is this black? I've never made anything with. I always use it just for the eyes. I don't think I'm gonna do the spines on it. These yarn cut. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because I need to mark it out, and that turns into a bitch. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. That way, did I? No, I misspelled crochet, didn't I? No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no. No, I didn't. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah, I spelled crochet right. Did I? I did. I'm not crazy. You got me fucking. Ah. I'm like I'm looking at this. I googled crochet, um, just to make sure my spelling is right because I thought I fucked it up. I've never played croquet before, or however you say. It. I never have. All right, we're gonna do the eyes real quick. Rounds 4 and 7. Yeah, I've never played it. No, no, I think I have played it before when I was like way, way young. Let's see, four, and I need more of my my little doodads. Give me 1 second. I need to spin around. I have a box of extra little supplies I keep under my bed. Extra like needles and stuff. Oh, I want small one. Give me small. Extra like whole bunch of more sewing needles. I have some ones that have bigger holes on them for thicker yarns. There's give me that one. That one right there. Yes. I have all my safety eyes, extra stitch markers I keep in there. Ah. Yeah, I think I played it with my grandfather years. I mean like when I was just a wee lad. 1, 2, 3, 4. It says in between 3 and 4. How do I have this one set up? One, two. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Move that up one or two. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like right there. That looks decent. Well, I'm sorry it's not croquet or croquet or whatever. It's just me crocheting plushies. trying to see if like this is a good place for the eyes. I think that should be fine. Like I said, I'm not doing the spikes because the spikes I need to map out with a bunch of these, and it's going to give me. I'm kind of getting a headache just thinking about it because it's not hard, but it's just time consuming, and I don't like it. So how do I want to do this? Do I want to go in that down? How did I do it before? I mean, it's been a long time. Come in here. Yeah, try to stabby stab. Coming down. Good. Find a hole. There we go. I always use way too much. But it's a lot easier to use too much, a lot better to use too much than not enough. Right, so we'll just jump back one. It's for some reason this is oddly complicated. Not because it's hard, it's just like making sure I definitely make it way more complex than it has to be, but it's like just making sure your yarn's on the right side of where it is. Like that I fucked that up, see? I got it around this butt. And then make sure it lands the way you want it to. Like if I pull this one, it's gonna sink that. But if I pull this one, that's my tail end there that goes perfectly through. I just keep running it through the same spot because I'm trying to keep the eyes small. There we go. Bring it down here out the way. Come on. There we go. Like it's needlessly complex. Alright, and I pull all this extra. Then I come up here and I make sure it goes to the top where I want it to. Throw the extra away. I think I want to do one around the bottom, then I can be done with this eye. Like, this is way too much yarn to even do the second eye. Way more than I'd ever need. But again, like, once you get to this point, if I needed more for this single eye, I wouldn't be able to get it. Because it's not, uh, I won't be able to run it through. Do one on the bottom, and I think that should be fine then. Find the hole, find the hole, find the hole. Ha. Loosen. There it is. Alright, I kind of messed up. I should have kept it sunk in. We'll do this now. I'll get one more through. One more than I wanted to have, but it's fine. Gotta position it in a way that I want it. There we go. It looks good. It's a nice little eye. I like it. I'm plucking off all like the small little thingies y'all can't see. So how do I want this one to go? I could send it forward. I think forward might be the move. Da, 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 da. What do you think? Right there, and I think it's gonna look good. I can easily cut this out and fix it if I need to. I can cut all this out if I really wanted to. Embroidery is something I'm not the best at, which is a good thing too, because that means I get to practice it more. I'm definitely not stretching the same distance, though, is the only issue I just realized. It'll be fine. There we go. Wrap this one top. I pulled it too far. It's fine. Yes, this is going to be much smaller. I could, there is a way to fix this. I can artificially kind of make it bigger. Yeah, okay. I got this. Froggy's got this. Keep that on that side. Like it's always the second one. It's never as good, and I hate it. Always the second one. Just access real fast. It's all about creativity, you know? It's all about getting creative and how I unfuck myself when I inevitably fuck it up again. I can very easily make this still look really good. punch it right there. Back up to the same spot again. Under. This may not work as well as I want it to, but it should be fine. It's like once it's in there, it's not going anywhere. Look at that. Like it's a bit bigger. Ah, it does look wonky. Whatever. I will. I should have. I always do this. Because then I always end up having to add one more than I want to. So I don't forget to punch it back through. But it's fine. Nope, other one. There we go. It's the second eye's so much bigger. Like, look at this shit. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. I don't hate it, but it looks so wonky in person. It happens. But like, look at all this access that I have. Like, I have if I'm holding it in my hand, I can. Oh my god, I can stretch it past my shoulder. I didn't think I had that much. Oh my word. Oh my word. I could make most of the spikes with this. I don't ever throw like even these like little scraps. I don't throw them away. I have a drawer that I put them in, and I I will stuff some plushies with the tails of them, the cutoffs. Is this only this? Is it just this part repeating in the song the whole time? Here we go. Like this, I could use this right to make a whole nother set of eyes on something if I felt like it. Ah, I can't put it in there because there's the if I don't put it in there, I'm gonna forget. I have my fan. It's clipped to the drawer. Can't open it. Oh, I was gonna skip this song, but it's over now. Yeah, now his face is done. Oh my god, it looks so wonky. Did I put a mouth on this? I did not. It looks so much better with like the pearl eyes, the safety eyes. I will do the spikes later. Like I said, I don't want to give myself a headache doing them. Uh, all right, that's back in there. Put these away. We're not done yet. Don't worry. I'm just cleaning up some of my stuff. I try to keep my workspace semi clean, as clean as I can. So I'll probably finish this tomorrow on my own time. Oh my god, that fucking eye. Um, I'll probably finish in my own time tomorrow. I'm gonna use some good cheese while I'm sitting here. I got a little pack of them as I am resetting for the next project, which will be Yellow Kitty Cat. Oh no! Oh no! I got it wrapped around the camera. So the green can get put away later. That green has been through some shit. But the green's also been used on a couple of things I've sold. As well as that dinosaur used a lot of it. I need to see where I'm at on this, and I need to pull up the pattern. I should have set these up here. My shoulders felt really tight. Okay. I think I found where I have the file. And there we go. I am at, say 19. I hit the 1. Okay. Now we double check to make sure. I'll preview up. 18. Yep. So number 19 is where we're going to start. Okay. So I should have put these away too. Ah, there it is. Paying like the extra $2 to get this little box is such a lifesaver because I would have lost all of those by now. I don't need this right now. Wash those fruit chews down real quick. So five, so single stitch and next 5, then a decrease. Okay. Mm. So what was I talking about again? I cannot remember for the life of me. They make stitch markers that aren't like these little clasp ones, which I think is weird. I don't like it because it can fall off more easily, which I don't like that idea. And yeah, 2, 3, 4. Like, I don't get how people make super complex stuff when they do this because my brain would just go bleh. It's like talking and doing this is already. I don't want to say it's a chore, but it's difficult because I'm stupid. Like that. There's that one. Now I do another 5, 2, 3. I'll stop counting out loud after I get this one done. 4. Ah. I really want to get to the point where I can make like VTuber plushies, right? Like you see people get commissions of on like Twitter. I want to be able to make those. It's like that since this is so thin and I'm just pressing on this, my hand's starting to cramp up already. It's just the way you hold it, and it sucks. But whatever. I need to get back to being used to it, or else crocheting is going to suck forever. How many was that? 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so one more single than the thing. One more single than the decrease. Yeah, now the decrease is getting decreased. Ooh, good song. normally plays bang. I'm just I was super annoyed at it. Playing funk craft or something like Melancholy Hill. And it's just funk. It's like why? Like I doth not know. Two, three, four. Ah, it's not pulling out. Gee, that's what she said. And I lost track. Damn it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's always at 4 when I lose it. I'm just really bad at counting. I'm probably just really bad at counting and messing it up. I've done that before. And then I attempt to adjust the pattern a little bit to make it fit, and it ends up being fine. But it just things get kind of wonky. Look at that 4, 5. Look, I'm doing it. I'm counting. And then 6 is a decrease. It's actually kind of funny how I got into doing this. I found a VTuber who was doing crochet streams on YouTube, and I was like, oh, this looks very calming, relaxing. It's the exact opposite of like everything I always do. And I was like, fuck it. So I bought the kit, one of the little Woobles kits, at like $30, 100% worth it. Sponsor me, please. Um, I loved it. I thought this was very 2, 3, 4, 5. I did fuck up the count. I probably just misstitched one. 3, 4. You don't see anything. Yeah, yeah. It just looked really. Ooh. I'm trying. I think I've seen stuff like that before. Is it they like come pre-cut out or like perforated almost, so you can bend them in whatever you want, kind of stuff? Oh, those ones, those ones, those ones. I've seen those. I I've thought about getting some of those, but I just never do because I don't have anywhere to put them. All right, so that's 21 done, or 19. That'll be number 20. Like my pen. Yeah, pink dino. I like dinosaurs. It's something. I don't know. Fucking cool. Oh God, I need to stretch. My back. Uh, I've definitely seen those, and they look cool. It's just I'm really, really dumb, and I also, like I said, I don't have the room to do it. Oh, this is what I'm using to like mark on my notepad on which one I'm at. Just my sister bought me a bunch for Christmas. I have like a green and blue one, and I have This one's actually a pen. That one, the pink one's a mechanical pencil. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I'll be sitting here writing out checks for something, and I'm just using a fucking blue dinosaur pen. It's like I am an adult. But yeah, ah, ooh, neck crack. Yeah, I don't write a lot either. I'm marking on my notebook like which stitch I'm on, so I don't lose that. Because normally what I'll do, I'll mark it on my phone, so I don't lose it. Well, the phone's here. The phone's busy. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I just found it kind of funny that a VTuber is what got me into crocheting. It's funny, and I still occasionally watch her. I'm gonna move you. Go. So now we're down to only doing four and then a decrease. Two, three, four. And then number five is the decrease stitch, like so. There we go. So what we're doing now, because on the top part, we were sorry, we were building out, and now we're bringing it back to the bottom, so it meets and we can step it. I'm gonna count because I lost track already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's what I thought. 4. Five's another decrease stitch. And two. I almost bought another one of those Wooble kits when I was at the craft store because they have one. It's sushi. It's like really cute little sushi, right? I was like, ooh, but it's like 30 some dollars, and I'm like, I can buy like two things of cheaper yarn for this. No, and I proceeded to buy more yarn. And then I was like, oh, this is gonna be like, 50, $60. It's like $110. Like, oh, nice. So yeah, it yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Alrighty, now I'm starting to get the pains in my hand. Now this is where I'm getting them. It's always right here, right through there. Yeah, it is what it is. Really, not even 2 hours yet, and I'm cramping. That's stupid. Once I do a bit more of these and do some crocheting on my own again, um, I'm probably gonna start looking up. I have a whole bunch of patterns from Pinterest that I do want to try, and as I get better again, I want to go back to doing it. I want to make. I want to be able to go to like the craft shows and like sell some of these little guys. I need to get consistent with like one or two of them. Get like really good, making like one or two different ones. Like just perfect like making this ball cat or the little dinosaur. The problem is I set my standards so high for myself that none of them are ever perfect enough for me to want to sell to somebody. But then again, some people like the imperfect ones, and that's the ones I want to buy. Because I see everywhere I go, I see somebody that's selling like crochet plushies. Like it was a really big thing like a year ago, like 2 years ago, whatever it was. I think it was like a year ago. Because like last summer. It is what it is. One, two, three, four. Okay, see, this one lines up right. So I had to shortchange one of the things this morning, not this morning, earlier. My brain's just all like over the fucking place right now. Yeah, yeah. I keep seeing my hands move in the preview, and I keep tricking myself, thinking that like something's going on, or like I have a video of my because it move. I have the OBS up here, which is like a live. It's live. Then the one on the monitor over there, they excuse me, they uh my brain's not. It has a very high delay to it. It will my brain just like melted. Like I'm focusing partially on the music, and my brain's just like yeah. So I'm all over the place tonight. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh yeah, I gotta mark it. Stupid me. Stupid me. So it wants me to do one more and then fill the body with stuffing. I think I'm gonna wait till two more and then I'll fill the body with stuffing. All right, so I know. So I'll have to make sure. Oh yeah, I was talking about the previous. So I have the OBS is on this screen, but the Twitch one's on that screen. I use the Twitch one to read the chat and my activity feed and all that, and that one's like a good 30 seconds behind. Okay, maybe not that many, like 15, because Opera GX, which is what I use, has a larger delay in it for streams for some reason. I don't know why, but it's annoying. So yeah, there you go. Ooh, good song. I need to. I'm using pre-made playlists. I need to not do that and just make my own. We're on 21, so I had to do three. Every fourth one will be a decrease stitch now. Two, three, and a decrease stitch. See, like I said, it's a lot easier to work these once, like when it's at a not as tight and level, which is good. Hmm. I had the issue of counting in my head and still being able to like talk is the issue. Like I'm trying my best to converse while I'm doing this. Come on. Come on, you fucker. There we go. I made one of these in the bigger yarn, and it turned out a bit misshapen. So I have dubbed it Acorn Cat instead of Ball Cat, and it's derpy looking. I love him. He is my child. He was my one of my first big ones. Well, he's my biggest one I've made so far. So I kind of want to try to make a dinosaur that's big. It would be fucking huge. So yeah, I kind of be fucking massive. I kind of want to try it though. I think it'd be cool. Take a lot of stuffing. I have a 5 pound box of stuffing that right when I was like I when I took my big break from crocheting, I bought a 5 pound box. And that 5 pound box is going to last me forever. Cause I was buying like these little. I'll tell you how big the bag is in a minute. I don't even think it's like a pound. I've been buying these 12-ounce bags and they're fucking huge. Let's see. 6, 7. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And bone. Alright, well, we're not gonna do this song. I like that song, but I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought that song said cat from iPad, but it's not what it says. I'm just oh my word. It's looking lumpy because it has no structure to it right now. I'm definitely gonna have to do this during like the weekends, like daytime Sundays. I think might be the best time to do this. Not after work. Not when I'm already sore and tired from work. Because that might be part of my well, the tiredness part is definitely that is that I came home from work and kind of showered, ate, and now I'm here. But doing there you go. Doing this on like a Sunday when I have no distractions and it's just straight, just whatever I happen to do that Sunday. Which is the first one I did was probably the best way to do it. So we'll do it that way next time. Probably not this Sunday. I want to do this like a once a week kind of thing for crocheting. That's like my goal. I'm trying to stream more often, be more frequent. And I was really looking forward to doing this tonight. Hence, I'm here because I enjoy this. Let's see, 19, 20, 20. All right, 22. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22. Wait, wait, 19, 20, 21, 20. Okay. do, do, do. Yeah, I very much enjoy them. They're very chill. I kind of fucked up my uh way of marking stuff over here. I'm one ahead of myself, so the next one I don't need to mark. Over here, I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. I don't need to. I know where I'm at. This will get finished off tonight at least. I'll probably start in the ears. These are super chill. They're nice. Like I said, I think I might move to doing them more during like daylight hours, just because of just because of I won't be as like worn out, you know. Do, 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 do. I can't. I gotta keep it tight, you know. Now it's every two. There we go. Every two, then it's a decrease stitch, which will tighten this up very quickly. Technically, you could do the exact same pattern of like four and a decrease, and it would slowly, very slowly decrease the diameter of this. But doing it minus one normal stitch and also doing a decrease stitch as well, um, very much decreases the size pretty quickly. I can't get that. There we go. It decreases the size very quickly on it, which is good. Like this is gonna be way tighter than I thought it was going to be. So we're definitely stuffing it after this. Gives it a bit more rigidity too. It doesn't seem as funky looking. Come on. There we go. Yeah. That was just a decrease. Yeah, we're definitely stuffing it. This is closing up a bit faster than I thought it was going to. Makes sense. There's not a whole lot of rounds left in it. You know? Yeah. Go. We're getting there. I'm very happy. It's been I want to say since October was the last time I crocheted. So it's been a hot minute. Because one of the last things I made was that goat that I showed off earlier. It's like that. I made a pumpkin, but I wasn't really, I haven't really done anything since then, and it's my own fault. I just kind of got in some sort of funk and wanted to stop doing it, and I stopped for a while, you know. But now we are here again. And I lost where I was at. Oh my god. My brain. Three, one, two, three, three, two, three, one, two, three, one, two. I was right. I was on the three. I can count, I swear. As I do this more and I chat while doing it, it will definitely help me with one, keeping track where I'm at, and two, with being able to, talk and not get lost. Oh, I almost skipped an entire thing. And bad. Dude, I almost skipped an entire stitch. That would have looked very bad. Because I would have noticed it. No one else probably would have noticed it, but I would have noticed it. Alright. 19, 20, 21, 22. So next up would be starting 23. Oh, my neck. So now we fill it. I'm gonna make sure I write this down right. 23. I need my stuff. Like I don't like it looks misshapen. Once I get this in it, it'll help a lot. It says ad starting soon. Sorry, people who are not subscribed. Subscribe to me, and you won't have to worry about ads. And I am sorry because my ads run for a minute 30. I found out that running them that long disables pre-roll ads. Um, and I hate pre-roll ads. I think they are the stupidest thing they've ever done. Because there's nothing I hate more than hopping into a stream, especially off of like a raid, um, and just getting hit with a wall of pre-rolls. So it's like, really? It's like, fuck pre-rolls. Come on. I almost a mess. I want to like this is all I have left of the floof. I don't want to set it down. Come on. Like I like the none of these are ever round though. I think it's got to be the way I do it because I don't use like super fluffy yarn. Because the fluffier yarn definitely hides a lot of like the smaller mistakes and some of the smaller lumps. Like I can also just and like shape it better. It's super easy too. That's enough stuffing. Like I still have all of this. Like it barely shrunk. Again, this whole bag is huge. Like hand. It it's 12 ounces of this polyfill. All right, free chew break. These are like the special Easter ones, I guess. Yeah, because the red ones are flowers. So red ones are flowers. There's also eggs and chickens and a bunny. Almost done with them. I have like one more pack of them, but I'm saving for later. I almost choked on it. I just noticed I can see my model's mouth move when I'm chewing on them, but it doesn't pick it up in the audio. Thank God. So now is 1 and then 2. So I do 1 and then I do a decrease, which is very easy to do. And then it just goes into straight using um goes into straight up using just decreases. Oh, it's not. So yeah. That's a decrease stitch already. Luckily, it's not going to be super hard because we have a lot of room to work with. I just suck. There we go. And now it's a normal one. And then to a decrease. And that was our decrease. Like this goes really quick when it's this small, which is a good thing. I'll have to look at how complex the ears are. I remember them being kind of annoying, but yeah, that was our decrease. I'm trying. I'm trying not to lose track. My brain's just like, bleh. All right, that was our normal decrease. Normal decrease. Yeah, definitely gotta switch to doing these in the daytime, just because it's much easier on my brain. I feel like I messed this up somewhere, but it's fine. That's that. And there we go. Do you know about the great? No, I don't. Enlighten me, please. Ah, yeah, that's water from yesterday still. I'll eventually have to. I don't think I'm gonna get to refill it because I don't feel like it. But enlighten me, please. It's not round in the slightest. Whatever. It looks like I'm eating it when I'm eating something when I go to pop this in my mouth. This is where it starts getting a bit tighter. And then like that. Put this back in. Ah, my tooth just started to hurt for some reason. Which hosts Oh, I think I've heard of stuff like that. I don't think great courses is something I've looked into though. There's tons of stuff like that around nowadays. It seems like I never went to college, so I was planning on being a teacher. Like I said earlier, then that fell through. Yeah, we had a teacher academy thing at my high school that I took part in. It was a college level course that was early childhood development and some other bullshit. And I could have graduated with a degree that was good enough to let me be an assistant teacher in a school. Well, I got really mad because I wanted to teach history. And the teacher we had was an old English teacher. And now she taught that class. She wasn't old in the slightest. She was like middle age, but um, she only wanted us. She was an English teacher before she started teaching a special class, and she was very nice lady. But she only wanted us to do English projects, and I'm like, what? Why? Like, why can't I do history? That's what I want to teach. Because she said we'd get to do lesson plans. We'd write out on our own for like the stuff that we'd be teaching. And she, for some reason, sure didn't like when I made we had to make our own website, like our own teacher web page, right? And I made the background for it. The Germans drawn out battle plans for Barbarossa, which was the invasion of the Soviet Union. Because again, I wanted to be a military history teacher, and all it was a map. It was just a battle map with I understood what it said because I know how they draw them. I know what the symbols mean, but they didn't. And when they asked me what was it a map of, I said, "Oh, it was the Nazi invasion of the Soviet Union," and they all got really mad. And they also we had to do a thing on a project on a public service, right? Like a free public service. And there are some of the girls did Planned Parenthood, some of the other people did some other shit. I chose the suicide hotline. Why I chose it? Because I knew people would be mad when I picked it. All right, so see this here now. Um, it is like I have this whole still. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull a bunch of this out through. Um, and I'm gonna weave it. I'm gonna stitch it in with my thing. You're only 2 away from having your bachelor's in art. Hell yeah. Yeah. Hello, hi, welcome in, welcome in. I need to pull this up. So what I normally do, I normally bring it to my elbow. Oh, I need my scissors. Fuck. No, they're inside the dinosaur again. Fuck. Um, but yeah, I did that. I did that project on the suicide hotline, and they were all like appalled. At the end of the school year, some of my fellow students were like, "Yo, you're one of like you're a horrible person," and blah 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 blah, and all this. I'm like, "I'll go fuck, dude." So I dropped the class for the next year, of course, because I didn't want to continue it because I barely passed that year. Because I'm not going to be doing uh English classes because fuck that, I want to teach history. Then I went did construction for 7 years, joined the military, and now I'm here as a custodian in a frog VTuber. But hi, Ada, how you feeling, mate? What the fuck rendition of this song is this? Meadow Faye. The fuck? Yeah, feeling all right's better than feeling like shit. So that's good at least. um, I'm doing good. I'm just tired and annoyed from work. I'm need to make sure I need to make the conscious effort to do these crochet streams during the day, like I did on the first one when it was Sunday, because I get tired and my hands are already sore from like work. So it definitely does not help. But besides that fact, yeah. Hopefully my idiotic substitute coworker tomorrow will have the gas cans back and I can finally mow the fucking lawn at work. Because I swear to God, I'm going to lose my shit since she gave the gas cans to somebody that never got them back. And I swear to God, if one more kid tries to jump the fucking fence this week at work, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. Wednesdays, am I right? It's something about Wednesdays. Make all the kids at work just lose their shit. I don't know. Oh my God, am I? Ah, Butterfingers. Fuck me. Up and everything. Here, bring it closer. So all I do now, I just go around. I tuck it under the hole stitch prior, and then I pull it on through, and it closes up this hole because it's too awkward to try to get your hook in there to do it. So I'm just gonna keep doing this until I'm satisfied how closed it is. I think you're supposed to do it through only the top loop. I think there's a version of it that you do it through the top loop, but it ever so slowly brings it on. Especially when you pull it like me, unlike me because I'm stupid like that. Do, 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 do. Come on. I have no clue what the song actually is. I like the beat to it though. Come on. Under. There we go. Like I don't want it leaking out its stuffing, you know. I'm trying to think of some of the other dumb shit. I had to come up with a a lesson plan for like first graders or kindergartners, I want to say. Um one time for that class. And, I'm like, "Oh, they're kindergartners. They're not that smart, right?" So I made some math flashcards because those you had to do English or you had to do math, of course. And the worst part was I got there, and these are like for at most first graders. These fuckers know how to do division and like multiplication like in their heads, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are they putting in these kids Cheerios these days? Fuck me. So yeah, I was just casually chatting with this kid that probably had a higher IQ than I did, while I was hurriedly, replacing all the signs on my cards from like plus and minus to like multiplication and division, and I didn't even have the right answers for him then because I fucking am not that good at math. Should have had this one. I definitely wasn't pulling tight enough, I guess. I'll have to experiment with camera angles and lighting to make sure I get this to look as best as humanly possible. It's just gonna take me time. You look at something real quick. Okay. Oh my god. I guess the croquet guy didn't want to stick around because he realized I wasn't playing croquet. I was only crocheting. And see, now what you do when you get to the bottom, you try to pierce it up through the top, right? Take that extra tail. What you do, you run it through. That way, because when I cut it, all of this extra yarn is gonna get stuck inside of the, gets tangled up in there, and it won't pull through. Like, ah, eh. Yeah, I got polyfill in my mouth. Gross, gross, gross. Gross. There we go. Now we put that up there. Come on, come on. Go. Ah, yes. Now the ears. I gotta do all that twice. I'm not doing a tail. Not right now. I am making this little guy. Probably minus feet. I don't like the feet. It's just a little ball cat. It has a little tail. I didn't do the best job stitching this tail in. The ears are kind of cool because I technically could make them out of one layer, but it's two, and then I have to pierce through into it, and I pierce in this way and pop out this way, and vice versa to stitch the ears themselves on. I don't like the feet though, but it does help him stand. That and his tail. I need to like make a little cradle so they can sit upwards so people can see what the fuck I'm making. I don't like the feet though. They look. I don't. I'm indifferent. Okay, so let me find the big one. Let me find the big one real fast. 'Cause I have a big one. I have. This is the acorn cat I talked about earlier. This was my first attempt at making something out of the bigger yarn, right? Same pattern. He has a very pointy head. Oh no, my thing. You might see my face. Oh god. So this is the exact same pattern as this. It's just thicker yarn. My first time embroidering, really too. Um, let's fix this before I accidentally show my sexy face, and everybody will fall in love with me, and the world will explode. Oh yeah, he's very big, and he has the feet. Very big, very squish. He uses a fuckload of stuffing. A better representation is. Let me this back down. I think right about there is our hat. No, I had a bit lower. Okay. So a better representation of the size difference. Just the yarn itself makes. Just the yarn. This is a frog. My little ball frogs that I love making. They take me about 20 minutes to make, except for the first stream back. It took me forever. Um, ball frog, right? Keep in mind the size. This is the exact same pattern. The exact same pattern, just with thicker yarn. Yeah. Here's like a medium. Here's like an in between of them. It is quite literally just the thicker yarn that makes a difference. Now I bought from since when craft store is going out of business, I bought some yarn that's like yay thick around. I bought it for the sole purpose of making one of these frogs because I know for a fact it'll be bigger than the acorn cat. And I want to do it because yeah, it's a Joanne Fabrics. It's going out of business. Um, they shipped a whole bunch of shit into it. I guess from Big Lots. I guess the same company owned Big Lots. And they shipped a bunch of bullshit in because they're going out of business. And I went in and bought $100 worth of yarn, which is really really easy to do. Hey DJ, what's up, man? Sorry, we're not doing vintage tonight. I don't want to lose my idea. I have run this into my foot so many times because I have carpet on my floor, right? And I'll drop it and I'll find it by sticking it through my foot. I've also almost swallowed it a number of times because I am stupid. Because I'll hold it in my mouth and like chew on it. Uh, well, I know you like it. It seems like Mini only ever comes around anymore when I'm playing Factorio. So start with Magic Circle. I should probably. All right. Okay, this is easy. If I can get this started, getting it started is always the hardest part of doing this, just because it. I don't know. It is the most difficult part, and it is the part that I struggle with the most, and I hate it. So I take it like this. So they call it a magic ring or magic circle, because it doesn't leave a hole at the bottom when you start your plushie. I need to get myself a bigger hole to put my finger through. There we go. All right, that one doesn't count. It's this one that counts. And that's number one. Ooh, dude, I wish I had curry. I straight up made some chicken nuggets in the air fryer when I got home. Today was a long day. Here we go. I am very glad it's over, and I'm sad it's only fucking Wednesday. Two, three, four. This one only wants four. Ah, okay. I have a tendency to make chicken and rice and take it to work with me. Because I have a whole bunch of hot sauce at work, and I'll just like put the hot sauce on the chicken and rice, and it's peak. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so now it's increase in. So we have what? One, two, three, and four. I'll try to lower this more. I want to be able to make it so you can actually see it. Some of this shit just like this is so small. It's hard for me even to see some of this. What the fuck is this song? All right, gotta do some weird stuff to try to get it in. The first one's always hard. It's always difficult trying to get it in the first one in the magic ring. There we go. And we tighten that down. And it wants an increase in them too, which I gotta run the same. I gotta put it in the same hole twice. Come on. As this keeps sliding off. Get giggity. I was kind of thinking the same thing, but I can't get this to come through now. It's just really tight. There we go. Because what an increase stitch does, it effectively uses like a standard stitch will use it's a one for one. Well, an increase stitch. I'm not skilled in any textile stuff. Mechanical. Oh, come on, you can have something you're good at. Oh, if you can't do percussive me, yeah, I feel that, dude. Um, what the fuck was I saying? Um, it basically doubles what's going into that hole, so it lets you grow the pattern. And DJ, I was a union iron worker for 7 years, and I worked a lot within steel mills and different industrial facilities doing maintenance on stuff. I was changing out wheels on cranes that on overhead cranes that were rated for 100 tons, 150 tons, and these cranes drive wheels were literally railroad like train wheels. They ran on train tracks that were built into the ceiling, and I would change those out from time to time. So you want to talk about percussive maintenance, my guy? Ooh, they once threw me up on where they dumped the slag out with a fucking pneumatic fucking air hammer with a chisel bit on it. I had to chisel out all the fucking slag, which is like rock. And I was thrilled because I'm working on something that's about a 45-degree slope, covered in dust and rock that could give way at any second. Well, I'm hooked up to something, so I can't fall to my death. But it's like, fuck, bro. That was a very easy job. So that was number two. I want to make sure I have this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What I'm counting uh is these little V's. No, see, yep. Big stretch real quick while I wait on DJ. And you and anybody else who's subscribed. Uh, oh, you know what really sucks? I go no matter when I go to sleep. If I go to sleep at 4 a.m. tonight, I'm still gonna wake up at 6:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna lay there for 20 minutes and be like, "Why am I doing this?" And then I'll eventually fall back asleep, and then I'll question existence. Oh, this is a song from Cyberpunk, the anime. Edge Runners, because we're edging. So I had to bust open a new one of these cloths because I was using one last time and I don't know where the fuck I put it. I have like 9 of them, and so I just opened a new one and it's like fuck me. I gotta find the old one. Welcome back. I didn't work for the steel mill. I worked for a contract. I was a subcontractor, but shit would break or they needed stuff like done. They'd call one of the companies, and the companies would call my hall, my union hall, and be like, "Hey, we need this many guys." And the union hall would call me and be like, "Hey, you're going to work tomorrow at such and such fucking steel mill at such and such time." Now, those steel mills were all right next to each other, which made it really easy to get to. The only thing was, the times could range anywhere from 3:30 in the morning to 5 o'clock at night. My longest shift in there was 17 and a half hours, which I hated every second of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, it was horrid. Uh, and once a year, the steel mills will shut down. All of them will shut down. They'll shut down for about 2 weeks. And what do all the iron workers do? We go in there, we tear apart a bunch of bullshit. We call it a mill shutdown. And I mean, we rip apart everything. All the big, like refurbishing stuff, the like rebuilding of big stuff is what we do. Well, you're working 12-hour days for about a month straight. One, one, two. I definitely fucked this up. One, one, two, one, one, two, one. Okay, I think we got. Yeah, so um, if it was in like September or October, there's a very good chance that you just wouldn't see the sun for like a month if you're working like night shift because those steel mills don't have like windows. So I might see the rays of the sun as I'm you know leaving to go home in the morning to go to sleep instantly because in 12 hours I gotta go back. It was really good money. I made a shitload of money, but I will never go back to doing that because it was the most miserable stuff I think I've ever done. I did a lot of rebar too, which was just carrying heavy shit. But yeah, percussive maintenance is percussive maintenance. Like I very well versed in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we're on track. I just glanced at that. I work retail, so not bad hour wise, but dude, my heart goes out to you. I could never. I would have some Karen say some dumb shit, and I'd probably go like flying over the counter. I would lose my shit. What's up, Dr. Pepper? I'd straight up kill a motherfucker. I know I couldn't. I was at Walmart with a buddy one time. Dude was buying a gift card, right? He set the gift card down on the fucking on the conveyor belt, and he got sucked up underneath the conveyor belt. Okay, hey, at least you're doing 4 10s and you don't gotta work. You get a 3 day weekend then, or a day off in between. That's not bad. I like doing 4 10s, but this gift card gets sucked down into the thing, and the old man at the our Walmart had a little cripple guy who would be the guy like the greeter, right? Um, angriest little son of a bitch I've ever fucking met in my one of the angriest little sons of bitches I've ever met in my entire life. Fucking hated life. Fucking oh my god. He was an asshole. It's like cool, you're basically just a head. It's like Lume made a Brugget basically, but no one was breeding it, and it was basically a head with a fucked up torso, and his arms worked kind of. They put this fucker on the cash register one night, and of course my buddy has that, and that gets sucked down, and he runs to go get another one. And the whole time, this little fucking crippled dude is berating me on how stupid my friend is and how kids our age, I'm like 20, 22 at this time. Kids our age, blah, 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 blah. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm going to unplug your fucking wheelchair, dude. Like, I'm going to put a boot on this fucking electric wheelchair and you're going to be fucking stuck there until some other poor sap comes along and unfucks you. It, he was just such a fucking asshole. And I'm like, why? But anybody joining in right now is gonna be like, why the fuck is he making fun of an old crippled man at Walmart? Yeah, 410s are the shit. I should be working 410s this summer because in about 7 weeks I go to days again for about 7 weeks. Um, I don't wanna, but instead of going in at 6, I'll be going in at like 7 or 8, which would be better. And yeah, my streaming hours are gonna be fucked up. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Right. So yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. I'll just be streaming earlier in the nights a lot, or if I feel like not, people do get snarky at me. Good, fuck them. But see, you're not coming off as like an asshole right out of the gate. I'm guessing that this dude was just angry to be like was angry he was alive, like had a vendetta against God himself and everybody who walked normally, and just he was a dick. I haven't seen him there, so he might be dead. He was just a dick. And my family's like, oh, that's so mean. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's like if you're gonna be a dick, I'm gonna treat you like a dick. But yeah, at this rate, if I would have re-upped for the military, I probably would have had a hearing aids by next year. Because my hearing's already pretty fucked. I'm not deaf by any sense of the word, but my hearing is fucked. Thank you, U.S. military. My heart goes out to you. Yeah, well, working retail, that's what you kind of have to do because there's 500,000 motherfuckers out there. I was Army National Guard. Um, it's still the same basic training as Army. I just do the weekend thing, which ended up, sending me to fucking Iraq. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, it got me a year-long deployment to northern Iraq, running convoys protection through Syria, and getting in close combat with terrorists and getting blown up once or twice. Fun. Okay, I got the right thing going on. Yeah, fun fact: National Guard normally deploys more than active duty does. If I were to stay in, I'd be getting another deployment either late next year or beginning of 2027. Yeah, it's pretty. Well, when I was there, it was still pretty tame. Um, it's mostly just like really pissed off terrorists that want to shoot at you as you drive by. Um, we have bigger guns. Um, the word MRAP, which is the kind of trucks we drive, literally stands for mine resistant ambush protected vehicle. Um, so it was, resistant to the two things those motherfuckers like to use. And yeah, I've seen some shit over there. I I'm too young to have anybody who actually went over there like in '03 because I was young at the time. Um, oh, big stretch. Fuck. I know a lot of people who went over there. My uncle was in Desert Storm. He was in the Air Force. He was loading ordnance on the aircraft, so he indirectly killed a lot of motherfucking people. Yeah. I am on number 5 now. It's Iraq itself now is actually really nice, especially Erbil, where I was, which is owned by the Kurds. I have spent. You can ask me anything. I have spent. I just won't answer if it's. I know it's gonna uh, be fucky. Um, I'm really open about a lot of the stuff that happened over there. Uh, yeah, we didn't not lose anybody. The worst we had injury wise. Okay, aside from TBIs, nobody got shot. Nobody died. Heat cats, TBIs, blah, blah, blah. Traumatic brain injuries. It is what it is. Concussions are technically a traumatic brain injury. Um, Iraq is very nice, especially Kurdistan and Erbil. Syria is where it's bad at. As long as I don't go to Mosul. We never went to Mosul. But I have to do my little bitch here for a second. One of my main reasons of getting out is because they decided to sweep every time we got in combat or blown up under the rug and told us it never happened. And I'm like, the fuck do you like? Our lieutenant was furious, and they acted like none of it happened in the slightest. And I'm like, this is some fucking horse shit. And I don't like ragging on the military, and this isn't me ragging on the military as a whole. This is me ragging on our battalion and the people that were running it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2. It's it was our colonel. It was brigade. They were the ones that were saying, "Oh no, this didn't happen. Oh, you didn't find it. You didn't hit an IED." It's like, what the fuck are you on about? Fucking jackass. My lieutenant is in the process of getting an appeal done, so I will actually have my combat badge if it goes through. It won't matter because I won't be in the military anymore. Because May 28th is my last is when my contract ends. Um, yeah, it was infuriating. There's a lot more than that. It's just the fucking incompetence of some people, dude. It's fucking insane. Again, this is my personal views. I'm not shitting on the entire military as a whole. I am pissed off at the people that were in charge of me when I was there because they were incompetent. My captain, my lieutenants, my NCOs, all phenomenal people. The captain we had for our company was a amazing guy. I believe he's a chaplain now. I have gone drinking with him since I've been back. Great fucking dude. My lieutenant was a great man. Still is a great fucking dude, a good friend of mine. And at my last drill date, he actually cried and hugged me when I said that I was not reenlisting. A lot of good dudes, but it's the guys at the top that fuck with everything, and it makes it shitty for everybody else. And I'm not playing the stupid fuck games anymore. Yeah, sorry that got kind of depressing. Story time with Froggy's always a toss up on what you're gonna get. Yeah, I will never take back the things I did though over there. It was fun. 7, 8, 1920. There we go. Yeah, I loved it. If I could go back with the same dudes, I would do it again. Taiwan, Japan. Yeah, it's it's always stupid. My one buddy in the Marine Corps, he was based at Camp Pendleton, in California. He got denied Christmas leave because sorry, I kind of whistled a bit because the base was on fucking fire. Like they had a wildfire on the base, which is on the other side of the entire base. They denied his leave because of it. He eventually appealed it and got to like leave at the last second. And we came home and got belligerently fucking drunk. But that's just the Marine Corps being the Marine Corps. They're fucking weird. Yeah, a couple years ago, if you go through like, I think it's like military times or like you or like Army, what the fuck? There is a article about some Marines at Camp Pendleton who took a mountain lion, a cougar, a mountain lion, and coerced it into their barracks. And there's a picture of a dude, I think shirtless, shorts on, cowboy hat, cowboy boots, with this mountain lion laying on his lap on his bed inside the barracks. My buddy was one of the guys that helped get the mountain lion into the building because he was outside smoking, and he turns and he looks and he sees some guys like luring this mountain lion into the doors. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he went to check it out, and he was helping him get it in there and got up to the room. Like, what the fuck, dude? Some crazy shit. Yeah, dude made was one of the guys that made headlines. It did all. They like how they offered you artillery because everybody that goes artillery is deaf as fuck, dude. I'm a tank crewman. I'm an Abrams tank crewman, and we are known for having our bodies destroyed, getting horrible cancer because the fluids in the vehicle, the propellant in the ammunition, and the depleted uranium that's in the rounds and armor. um, but all like the mortarmen and the the M777 guys and the dude that are on the paladins, dude, they're all deaf as fuck. It's not even funny. Like I've seen 18-year-olds that probably need to start learning sign language now because by the time their 4-year contract is up, they're going to be utterly deaf, like actually like irreparable. It's crazy. And then they have the audacity to say, "Oh, your hearing loss is not service related." It's like, fuck off, dude. Like, fuck off. Ah, my arm's cramping. Yeah. Fun stuff. Like I said, I don't regret it. I will never regret it. I'm glad I did the things I did. I'm glad I got to see and do the stuff that I got to see and I got to do. It's definitely the best way to describe the Middle East is it's like you got lifted off to another planet. It's an alien fucking world. Paying for hearing aids is horrible. Fuck, dude. Oh my. The fucking. Ah. I personally think since you are disabled, the government should pay for that, in my opinion, because it is something that actively will help you live your life. There's no reason that like people should be paying for their own insulin, paying for their own hearing aids and shit like that. That's what government funds should be going towards. That and helping homeless people, like actively getting them in houses. But 10 grand is fucking ridiculous, dude. No, it is dumb. It is super fucking dumb. I that just that infuriates me that you have to do that just so you can function as a member of society. It's it's insane. I have a lot of gripes with stuff like that. But a lot of that ends up getting into politics and I don't like talking politics. Okay, so year number 1's done. So what's gonna happen later on? I'm uh I'm going to have to take I just realized I didn't put the eyes on it. I am gonna have to embroider the eyes on it. So I guess it's a good reason for me to practice my embroidery again. Um, my defense, I stopped because number 19 at the end of 17 it says is where it says to put the eyes in. I stopped and picked back up after 18, starting on 19 today. I didn't read up. And then there's the no work from home jobs here. I can't. What the fuck? Yeah, they should have exemptions for stuff like that. I think I'm done crocheting because my hand's starting to freeze up on me. I will do this though. I always, when I know because I had to attach this piece onto this piece with this piece, so I make sure it's extra long. So this is about the length of my arm. Which, if I'm correct, the length of your arm is close to half of your height. So I have about 3 feet of yarn that will be used for attaching this. Oops, my preview went away. I had to add the preview up so I can actually make sure everything's framed. So I'll be stitching that to like there. I almost wanted to cut this off. Fuck me, dude. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. I think I am gonna hop on vintage a little bit because I don't feel like stopping stream yet, but I want to keep going. I just my hands cramped up like a motherfucker. So I'll go to this real fast. Vintage, I've been loving Vintage Story. So I have a cup, right? I have a little. It's one of those limited edition McDonald's cups that they came out with a couple of years or like a year ago that I use to I put the spare parts in like the ears so that I don't lose them. I'm gonna forget it's in there. I do believe that next time I do stream the crocheting stuff will be on like a weekend during the day because of I think more people show up during that too, but it also lets me not be super tired. I can remove this now. Set you there. I'm tearing down my the camera arm and shit real quick. I bought a an uninterrupted power supply recently. So I all my cords have been moved around and I'm still getting used to it. And because of that, the cord that because I still have the webcam sits on top my monitor, but I have a hard time snaking around everything. I need to refine where everything goes. So we're just gonna stay in this category for a little bit longer as I take my little arm that I have here that's meant for like a microphone, and I wisp it away after cranking this back down because I don't want this to get caught on anything. Am I twisting it the wrong way? Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. I really don't need to run the. It's just like a little clamp kind of that sticks to the desk that you screw by hand. I definitely don't need to like close it up all the way. But you know something, it makes it so it doesn't get caught on shit. Put all this stuff away, close up my notebook. Which, funny enough, this notebook is one of the ones I use in the military that has a whole bunch of bullshit that I probably shouldn't like leak. Um, about vehicles and the Abrams in particular. Da, 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 da. Swap this over. Vintage story. Stupid, shitty. So, War Thunder will eventually find it anyway. Oh, yeah. I for some reason I was like, wait, wait, War Thunder? Like, I can do that. Dude, all the info I have is not there. I know what I can and can't say. Oh, he can't hear me because of ads. I need to adjust some OBS real fast. I like how it's still showing that. It's the last thing that it's seen. I had to make sure the camera's off. I'm about to shit a fucking brick. Game capture. There's a way to set it so it won't okay, there we go. Automatically pick stuff up. So it doesn't automatically flop over to the next thing, which I need to do. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Put that there. I'm just kind of waiting for the ads to be over. I guess we'll get the music. Move all my oh my, the cat frog ended. Yeah, yeah. Welcome back. Yeah, there's nothing that I can really leak that's not that you can't publicly find. Um, I also know what I can and can't say about the vehicles. Oh yeah, I have another save that has about the same amount of hours in it as this one, and yeah, it's actually going pretty good. Hmm. As we are currently kind of starved to death. I need to not run. That is a habit that is going to ruin me. Alright, so we're gonna go down this body of water. Don't know why. I'm just gonna do it. And look for Pete. because burning peat is a good idea. I play my single player one, but on my off stream save, but fuck that. Stagnant water. Nice. I don't know how long I'm gonna play this for. I know as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm gonna go crash. Because Frog is tired. But we play some of this at least for now. Doge. Oh, it's me starving. Cool. I feel that. I need to like make a bow and arrow. I get it? Did it? I'm just gonna starve to death, I guess. Yeah, the fucker got away. I hate that they run. What? There we go. She saved herself for a little bit. Hey, lost it. Ooh, like a motorcycle or like a pedal bike. You know, you don't have to register pedal bikes. So, motorcycle, I'm guessing. I've been wanting to get one, but yeah. Hopefully by next year I'll have one. Hell yeah, brother. My father rides a like a Softail Harley, and I want nothing more than to get like a fucking Kawasaki or like a Honda, like a sports bike, just to piss him off. Because I think it'd be really funny. Him, I don't know. Not my problem. I got a bunch of buddies that they ride Harleys. They very much enjoy it, but nah, I'm good on all that. Oh no, the fuck you don't. Look, I done nothing wrong aside from maybe get close to your puppy. I'm gonna waltz back over here and go grab a bunch of peat, and I'm gonna go use that peat to cook my fucking food. Look at that. Look at all this peat. Look at all of it. Beautiful. Yeah, I discovered how, you know, useful this shit is. Not as good as coal, but still pretty damn good. As long as it works. Because we haven't opened it yet. Have we? Fun. Ah, my god. shovel. It's like I could probably like rush getting metal tools, but it's like I need a way to like sustain myself is my problem. Like, come on. There we go. Like this whole starving to death thing is getting kind of old. I hate these stupid fucking snake noises. I'm getting paranoid about them. Oh my god, my eyes are heavy. Fucking Christ. The nice, quietest music that is super chill is not helping. That's enough peat. Look at all this peat though. Hell the fuck yeah. And it's all there. For free. See, I think this is peat. Oh no, never mind. I thought the fucked up ground was a telltale that it was like peat or something that's underneath of it. I keep falling back. It's like, well, I don't have to worry about the whole thing of getting food right now. So that's good. Fuck this song. This song is putting me to sleep. I don't always see what this is, and I don't recognize it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be playing this long at all. Not in the slightest. I'm over here bobbing for dicks. Hear that? Dicks. Not the sporting goods place either. Say, why the fuck are my hands yellow? Yeah, I'm losing it. Tired Froggy is bad. Getting up. Or I'm not. Oh, I gotta stuff down. Ah, okay. My dad has a friend who's such a fucking Harley head. He orders the Harley nut covers for all the nuts and bolts on the fucking bike. It's like, dude, what the fuck? He's a good dude though. It's just that it's a bit much, man. I know I would have more fun on like a sports bike kind of thing because I'd be using it to, like go to and from work. My work is 20 minutes from here. And maybe in the ghetto, but I could just pull the bike inside the door and into my office, or just put it in the garage that they have there. And no, the head guy was like, "You're good to do it. I don't give a fuck. I just don't have a bike." Brain is not functioning. Yeah, it's always it. You want it to look nice. Pretty sure it goes for anybody who owns any sort of vehicle. You just want it to look nice. There's all my shit. Where's my axe? There it is, I'm pretty sure. 40. Ah, it's nothing wrong with a bike that's old. As long as it runs. Like the odds of like you buying a used Honda that isn't beat to shit and it turns off, and it doesn't turn on, that's rare. Because Honda is Honda. They're like magical mechanical wizards. They make all kinds of bullshit fucking happen. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh god. Alright. I thought I was gonna play this for longer. I think I'm gonna get back to the base and I'm just gonna call it. I wasn't expecting you to be this fucking dead. Hmm. I see. I see. My biggest fear, I'm gonna be the guy that like wears all the safety equipment because people around here are fucking dickhead drivers. Like my dad has one of the fucking like the skull buckets, like the half helmet. It's a German style one. Or not, no, he doesn't. He just has like a normal half helmet. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm getting a full face. He's like, oh well, those are so uncomfortable, you know, and blah, with your glasses. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I like my teeth still my skull. He's something else. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill the stream here. Oh god, I'm fucking tired. I'm like, I feel myself nodding off while playing this. I don't want to do that to you. Oh, Addo just went live. Perfect. Perfect, you beautiful little femboy bastard. Oh yeah, I need to go to my just shooting. See, that's one thing. I'm going to. I'll chat for a bit. I I'm gonna wear like the jacket and the fucking. I like my skin attached to me. And the thing I've had a lot of dudes that ride bikes say, it's not a if you crash, it's when you crash type deal. Because you're going to lay the bike down at some point. Like all of my buddies that I personally know that have bikes have laid their bikes down. One of them got rear-ended and got massively fucked up. Dude's fine now. Dude got massively fucked up. Yeah, like that's not really gonna worry me personally, because like being overseas, there was a time where my first mission I went out, every culvert we went over, because you know you can look up like oh the signs of IED or like garbage on the side of the road, dead animals, trash, wires. This shit's fucking everywhere over there. But we we every culvert, like every under like culvert that ran under the road, because I was one of the last trucks in the convoy. I'm like, this one's gonna blow up. Okay, did it blow up? Okay, this one's gonna blow up. I did that for like 10 days, my first mission, and eventually you just get to like, if it blows up, it blows up. It's like I'm gonna same thing with riding. It's gonna that's what I'm gonna think about. Like I'm gonna fuck up eventually. I'm gonna get hurt. That's how it is. As long as I take the steps to keep myself from being dead, that's a different story. If I don't wear the helmet, I don't wear the protective gear, and I wind up dead, I only have myself to blame. That's how I think about it, and I'm gonna stick to that. But I'm not worried about personally. I'm not gonna be worried about getting hurt. I know it's gonna happen. You know, my dumbass father laid a softail down in gravel. He was like just turning into a parking lot and laid it down. It just happens. Shit happens. Well, I'm gonna carry an Addo. 8 payment to 60 helmet blew apart, bouncing on the highway. See, and that's why you wear the shit. That is why you wear the protective fucking gear. Because it may fucking explode on you. Like I said, your helmet blew apart, but that's probably what saved your fucking skull from eating pavement, I'm assuming. It and then there's unfortunate things like my neighbor's brother um got hit from behind and they drug him about a quarter mile before they decided to pull over and see what the fuck was under their car. Yep. Always. I you will see me out there in flip flops and shorts and a tank top before you see me without a helmet. Fuck no. I like my face skin attached, which is funny because in overseas I didn't wear my helmet in my truck. I didn't wear my fucking seatbelt in my truck either. Even after a couple ambushes, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like if I have to get out of my vehicle, I'm making it everybody's problem. I will rip the 50 cal off of my truck and I will lay fucking hate because you fucked up my truck. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna raid out now. Sorry for such a short vintage story part. Dude, I'm losing over here. Someone getting shot. I've got to step out my view. Yeah. Well, remember, I'm a tank crewman. We live by the whole death before dismount thing, and if we have to get out of our vehicle, even if I'm just front like driving a truck, it's everybody else's problem. I'm gonna make it their fucking problem. That means they fucked up my vehicle. That's just vehicle crewman for you, though. That's how we are. But yeah, again, sorry for nodding off. I believe I said I was streaming tomorrow with I think I said I'm doing Graveyard Keeper tomorrow. Granted, everything I do is always subject to change. Um just because of how things can be. That's why I don't make schedules because shit changes a lot. But as of right now, that's what I'm looking at. If I'm like this tired again, I'm probably not going to. But I shouldn't be because I'm going to bed early tonight. Because I'm gonna go crawl in bed at this. Right, I'm gonna rate us out, and I'm gonna send us over to Addo because I see that he is online. Ooh, who's he with you? I is Addo with I tonight? Oh no, yeah, that's the fucking knock bullshit. No, we're gonna head over that way. Pigeon Reaper, what the fuck? Oh, whatever. All right, I don't need to watch. I know Addo. It's fine. Alrighty. Thank you guys for coming in. I do plan on doing more of the crocheting stuff. I want to do it about once a week. Is my thing. I'm probably gonna do it on weekends. I might save it for Saturdays. Like stream earlier in the evening on Saturdays. Save it for that. I should be streaming tomorrow my normal time, but that is subject to change. Um, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Because tomorrow's Thursday. If not Thursday, then probably Friday. And then I'll take the weekend off. Then I'll be back to normal come next week. I don't know. We'll see. Well, thank you once again, everybody, for coming in. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.